Have you seen these viral TikToks where people are asking, are most people around us just background code? Or how about the videos of people seemingly freezing in public that have been circulating online? Well, they all seem to be linked to this growing belief that some people are conscious and aware, while others are just programmed to fill space in a simulated reality. I'm your host, and you're listening to this channel. So what exactly is going on here? Well, it all starts with the videos of people who appear to freeze while walking. Now there are two ways to interpret these clips. The first is the more realistic one. These people aren't actually freezing. They were simply distracted by their phones and are now walking with intention. The second interpretation is far more interesting, though perhaps a bit unsettling. It is the belief that these people aren't actually there at all. They are non-player characters, or NPCs, which is a term borrowed from video games to describe the computer-controlled characters that populate the game world. In other words, these people are just background code designed to make the world feel lived in. This idea has been popularized by conspiracy theorists who believe we are living in a computer simulation. If true, then these NPCs would be the evidence we are looking for. But if not true, well, these clips can still be explained by a lack of intention. Unfortunately, it's impossible to prove or disprove this theory, which is exactly why it's so appealing to many. But let's pretend for a moment that these people are actually NPCs. What does that say about our society? Well, according to one TikToker, it means most people are soulless human beings who have been replaced by their digital counterparts. Now, this idea isn't entirely new. In fact, it's closely linked to the spiritual movement known as New Age, which was popular in the 1970s. This is when people began to believe that soulless humans or empty vessels were walking among us. These soulless humans are said to be narcissists, psychopaths, or other types of antisocial people whose hearts have turned to stone. But this idea has since evolved into something much more sinister. Today, it is believed that these soulless humans are actually reptilian humanoids or shapeshifters who have infiltrated every institution of power. These beliefs have been popularized by conspiracy theorists like David Icke, who believes that these reptilian humanoids control the world through a secret government known as the New World Order. But what does any of this have to do with Gen Z? Well, it turns out that younger people are beginning to believe that the world is controlled by these soulless humans or NPCs. And they're taking to social media to share their beliefs and experiences. One TikToker put it like this: I think a lot of people are waking up spiritually because we realizing everyone around us are NPCs. Another user added, we are being made to play along in a system that doesn't care about us anymore. It's easy to believe that we are in a simulation when you see people's eyes, vacant and soulless. But it's not just TikTok. On Reddit, there are entire communities dedicated to spotting these NPCs in public. For example, there are countless images posted to Reddit claiming to show NPCs out in public. But of course, these images could also be explained by the simple fact that some people are just staring off into the distance. Still, one Redditor summarized this phenomenon perfectly. It is becoming more difficult to miss them. Their eyes are vacant, their stares are off, and their movements are robotic. But maybe it's not a conspiracy after all. Maybe we are living in a simulation. Just kidding. Okay, but seriously, what do you think? Are these videos proof that we living in a simulation, or are they just another example of people being overly dramatic? Let me know in the comments below. And before you go, I need some help. Please subscribe and do your part to help grow this channel. And as a thank you for doing that, here's a picture of a baby monkey.